Hello everybody, welcome to reviewing career mode teams here. I'm going to kick it off with Charlton Athletic. He is in the championship with this Charlton team, which actually is a really good team so far. I like it. Some realistic signings of signing Adam Forshaw. I think that's a realistic move. Hector as well. Obviously, I think Sessegnon, I don't know if he's permanently at Charlton in real life, but I feel like you might have signed him on a permanent. Really like that idea. Bryn at the right wing-back position. I mean, the right winger position, sorry. It's good. Really like this team so far. I like it. Realistic. You haven't just gone in there and just brought, like, the potential youngsters from, like, Juventus and Real Madrid. You know, I really do like that. About this team. So I'm going to give the career mode team a solid. Honestly, I love realistic career modes. This is realistic to me. I give it an 8. Really. Okay, so now we're going to kick it off with this Norwich team, which he is in Europe with, and I honestly love this Norwich team by the look of it. You know, I really do. This team looks fantastic. So let's quickly run through. So gun in there. We've got about 4 of Aaron, Van Heck, Ferreira, McCallum. I'm not sure who Ferreira is. But obviously I know Van Heck, Brighton, formerly of Blackburn as well. I think that's a realistic signing. McCallum, obviously spent loaned out. I think he was at QPR last season. Great player. A really good high potential left back. Max Aarons, obviously, I love you made him the captain as well because he seems to be there at Norwich for quite a while. Onyedika, which is a name I do remember, but his name ain't, but like his profile ain't coming to my head. Nunes, like that. The Manchester Nunes that Norwich have got in real life. Lewis Potter, Suleimana. I love the idea of King Lewis Potter. Not getting enough game time at Brentford, in my opinion. Suleimana, interesting. You know, obviously some Southampton in real life. Usually, most likely, Southampton usually get relegated in career mode saves. So I could see, you know, him potentially rocking up. And they are in Europe, you know. This Norwich team in this FIFA career mode that this guy's doing. Mbolo, Sara, solid. Adam Adaya, Kirk, Luquina, Rishika, Janulas, Ampadu, and Campbell. So that's going to look at the stats of the season, really, for his team. So, in his first season with this Norwich career mode for himself, he only signed one, well, not one player. I think he signed more than that, but he signed only one really expensive player, which was Luquina for 5.5 million, which, to be honest with you, isn't a lot, because you look at the Norwich team on paper, you know, like at the start of the championship season, although I don't know if I mentioned he's doing Johnny House as manager as well. They don't really need a lot, Norwich, you know, they don't really need a lot because their squad's that good. He also sold Dowell as well. I loved it if he maybe adds the thing to like where they sold him to and where they signed him from. Obviously he won the league. That's a big dub. Reached the round of 16 stage. He done that. Emirates FA Cup, he actually made it to round of 5. Carabao Cup, he actually made it to the final, but unfortunately couldn't manage to win it. Manager of the Month awards. I don't get this. He won the league, but he got 0 Manager of the Month awards. Didn't get even Manager of the Year award either, so he finished first in the league. Now let's go and look at his second season. Okay, so his second season is his first season, obviously in the Premier League. He signed in Bolo for 27 million. Wow, that's a big moolah, but that's what Norwich have really struggled to do in real life. They don't seem to like sign enough players or spend that money to keep them in the Premier League. He achieved his league objective, which I imagine was to stay in the league. Reached the round of 16 stage, great achievement to get there. He actually won the FA Cup, which takes him into Europe. However, in the Carabao Cup, unfortunately, he couldn't manage to get into any further than the round of 3. Didn't get a Manager of the Month award either, Manager of the Year award, nope. And he did actually finish 6th in the Premier League, so that is a great achievement. And then in the final one of the 3 seasons that he is currently doing, he is 5th in the Premier League at the moment. His biggest signing is Suleimana, and he sold Sargent. He went back to a Bundesliga club, because we do have like a Discord career mode thread, you know, that people, you know, have their own individual thread, talk about their career mode, which I honestly love that, you know, because I'm a big career mode advocate myself. I started off this channel on career mode, even though we're a bit of, you know, a career mode and ultimate team and watch alongs. But anyway, I'm getting off topic here. But yeah, great opportunity. They won the FA Community Shield. Love that. He reached round 4 of the Carabao Cup. Unfortunately, the FA Cup hasn't started. And yeah, really like that. So yeah, really solid career mode. Honestly, for me, 9 out of 10. This guy has the best career modes, I think. So, the next team we got to review is the Leicester City career mode team. And honestly, looking at that on paper is incredible. However, not too many changes this to 11. Tielemans is an interesting one because I personally think you should, if you're doing a Leicester career mode, and I'd say if you don't achieve maybe like top 4, you know, I feel like you should maybe sell Tielemans or Maddison, at least one of them. But anyway, I really like this team so far. Obviously, not too many signings in the starting 11. Stanek, Kosunu, the only new signings. Oh no, Beto up top as well. Tate, obviously, I'd imagine you sign him on a permanent. A lot of, you know, new signings on the bench. Obviously, Jack Harrison, Dahoud, Seawold. You know, really solid team. I love this Leicester City team here. I really honestly do like it. Good team. That team is definitely achievable in Cremo to get top 4. I loved how it's like, I feel like all them signings is what Leicester would make in real life. They've all been linked to them players, and they've been linked to Beto and Kosunu. I don't really know too much about Stanek, even though I think he used to play in the Premier League for Everton. But yeah, really like this team. Jack Harrison's been linked to Leicester in real life, as well as Dahoud and Seawold. Really love this team. I give this team a solid 8 out of 10, but now let's go and look at his stats and statistics. So, here he is Leicester City career mode. So overall, obviously, only the one club. He's currently doing Yazili, who I believe is a manager at Salzburg, I think. Right, he's won one domestic cup, love that. His biggest win, let's not talk about that. His biggest defeat, let's not talk about that. Right, record transfer fee, 20.4 million. That is still quite a cheap deal, I'd imagine that was for Beto. Even though I mean, that's still quite a cheap fee. Hasn't really sold too much though. That's a bit bizarre because Leicester to me are usually a club which, like, they're kind of a bit of like a self-sufficient club. You know, I feel like they usually try and sell and then bring in by using that money that they sell. They've sold a lot of players over the years that have brought in some good amount of money. Obviously, one of the only players coming to the top of my head now is Fofana, Kante, Mahrez, Drinkwater. You know, all went for a lot of money. So yeah, maybe potentially look towards maybe selling off a few more players. But then again, you haven't really spent necessarily a lot either. But anyway, love this team. You're doing well by the look of it. 36 wins, 11 draws, 12 losses. Scoring 111 and only conceding 49, which actually is quite good actually defensively. But I give this team and this career mode so far a solid 8.5 out of 10. Love that. I can't wait to see where it's going to go next. Sorry if the image is a little bit small. Right, okay, but yeah, this is the Huddersfield team that's been sent over, and this is a Champions League team. Wow. He's got Trafford in net, back four of Patterson, Correa, Basie, Hernandez, Almeida, Onana, Ramirez, Abbott, which I think is a youth academy player, Ramos, and right, so I'd imagine that's Concholo, Ramos at left striker, Onana, I'd imagine that's the Everton one, Patterson at right back, Everton one again, Trafford, I'd imagine is that Man City youngster, but he currently plays with Bolton, Basie, Rangers, I'm not sure that Hernandez is, because it can't be Theo Hernandez, because the rating, unless if this comment is going on for a lot longer than I thought. Right, but yeah, it's a really good team, really like it, not too many, no stats really, unfortunately, to be able to look at, see where he is, but I really like this team, solid. Obviously it's great to see Huddersfield have this many high rated players, because usually have like 66, 67 rated players in their starting 11 in real life, but yeah, solid team, 8 out of 10. Okay, and the final team we got to review here is this Nottingham Forest team. And honestly, it's very good. He's got Aaron Ramsdale in net, Trent, Saliba, Guehi, Theo Hernandez, Højbjerg, Bellingham, Ndidi, Havertz, Mbappe, Tony. I love that, Mbappe and Tony up top. Wow. Right, but yeah, Ndidi at right centre mid. Not sure on that one, Chief. Really good centre backs, Pacey, Young. Really good team. Like I said, a phenomenal team. The only thing that annoys about this team, it does seem very, I hate to throw his word out there, unrealistic. You know, by looking off some of the rating of the players, I'd imagine this career mode probably had a financial takeover. I would imagine. Because like I said, some of these players are already similar to already their base ratings pretty much. You know, not all of them though, but most of them pretty much there. But yeah, really like it. Solid team. I give that team a solid It's a good team. To me, honestly, a 6 or 5 maybe, just because I feel like it's a little bit too generic. But if you guys have enjoyed this crib mode review video, make sure to drop a like, subscribe. Thank you all for watching. Have a great day, everybody. And hopefully I'll see you all in another stream or video on the channel. Take care, people.